Appreciate it.
This is the Chairman's Corner, a vantage point for gaining perspective. On this show, we will be having conversations with people who deliberately shape their worlds. Success is rarely by accident. So, we seek to see how the hand of fate has created these exceptional individuals. So who are the people mapping the way to become the players in the game of life? The disruptors and the trailblazers. From the Chairman's Corner, let's ask some questions. Welcome to the Chairman's Corner. Today, I'll be joined by Riko Kinyua. Riko, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, broski.
Fantastic. All right, so I'll just start it off easy. What did you have for breakfast today?
I had Java.
You had some Java?
Quarter cocoa chips, yeah.
That's breakfast.
That's breakfast for me.
Fantastic.
Shout out Java House.
Shout out. The offers are lit.
Yeah, the offers are lit, yo.
Okay. Okay, so let's kick it off.
Okay.
What do you do for a living, for example? Like, just tell me.
I'm a CEO of a radio station.
Radio station?
Yeah, it's called Radio 254.
When did you begin?
The platform was started in October. It was established in October last year. It was actually established by my brother. It's called Jokia.
Jokia.
Yeah,
shout out Jokia.
Shout out my brother Jokia. He's the founder of Radio 254.
Did you always want to get in radio, or this is something you landed on?
Not really. In the sense of, I've always loved Kenyan music.
Yeah.
So me and my brother, we've always loved Kenyan music.
Yeah.
So when he built the website, the platform, and then registered the business, everything, it was just like, yo, he came to me, he was like, yo, I think if we combine resources,
yeah.
and I already had the studio, so if we could combine resources and the studio, I think we'll be able to do something great.
So it came back to that, yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Just give me an example of what like a day in your life is. Like, you wake up on a Monday, what are you up to?
So I wake up on Monday, I have breakfast.
Some Java?
No, Java just specifically today, because
okay.
I was in a rush when I left the house. And I walk my dogs. I have 6 dogs.
6? What are the names?
Shout out Chino, Cuba, Nala, Zara, and Pablo.
Fantastic. So yeah, you say you walk your dogs?
I walk my dog, but I only walk my German Shepherds. The small ones, I have the 4 of them are small and then 2 of them are big, so I walk the big ones.
So after you're done with the walk?
I have I come, have a shower, and then I open my laptop, figure out what I have to do for the day.
Yeah.
And then I basically after I've done what I need to do, online thing, email wise, I go to the studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this is something you call like your passion? Like, you feel like you stepped into this and you're like, you know what, this is actually what I love to do?
I feel like this is a purpose. I don't feel like it's a job or a passion.
Oh, wow.
It's a purpose.
Okay.
Just because we have a team. Me and Joker have a team. What we're all doing is something that's never been done before.
In the sense of why do you say that exactly?
Just because there's no platform that's playing 100% Kenyan music.
No, there's none.
There's none. Like, we're the only ones who are doing that 100% Kenyan music. And Kenyan content.
Every day, all day.
254-247.
Fantastic.
You know.
Okay. You just started in, let's say, April.
April is when we officially moved in the space.
What are the kind of interactions that you've encountered since then?
I've been lucky enough to meet a lot of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
And not just meet them, but hear their story, the story behind the music, because I know a lot of them through the music. But just to hear the man or the woman behind the music has been special for me as a fan.
Do a lot of people have a lot of people started approaching you in terms of like, yo, could I get some airtime? Yo, could you plug me? Like, I have a mixtape, you know.
What's crazy is like when we started literally, we were not reaching out.
Like, yo, come,
Monday was sliding all the DMs, you know, like, hey, come through. And over time, when now people saw the vision, now they said, "Hi, that's back."
Yeah.
They're like, yo, okay, could we do an interview? Could you play our songs? Like every day we get about 120 emails on music submissions.
120.
Yeah, just music submissions.
Daily submissions.
Daily.
And I think I looked through your website. So basically your function, if I'm not wrong, is anyone who submits anything, you listen to it and you post it.
Yeah, just because like what could be good to me could be terrible to someone else. What could be terrible to me could be good to someone else. So who am I to judge?
If anything, the only thing you do is like, let's say, vet. In a professional sense.
No.
Zero.
I play everything.
Everything.
Just because, like I said, anything that what's good to me could be terrible to someone else.
So if I have a mixtape, so I just plug you.
Yeah, just send an email. I'll play.
Say less. Don't worry, it's coming soon.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm sure when you started this, you had like a vision. Yeah, you and your co-founder. What are your current goals? Like, let's say, like from this year, next year.
Just to correct you, he's the founder.
Okay.
He's the founder.
He's the founder.
I'd be lying if I said I was a co-founder, just because this was his idea.
Yeah.
He established it. I'm just the CEO in the sense of he came, approached me with the idea.
Like, let's work together.
Yeah, let's work together.
Fantastic.
But I'm not gonna take credit for something I did not start or establish.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But like, so what are your goals as a unit?
We're just trying to take Kenyan music and Kenyan content to the world.
Do you feel like there's a space for Kenyan music right now?
Here?
Yeah. Like, do you think that's growing?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like I'm tired of Kenyans, or I'm tired of people thinking Kenyans have only 10 artists.
Yeah.
You know, the big ones, like, you know, the Kalis, the Sauti Souls, the Octos, the Nyashinskis.
Yeah.
But bro, we have so many different talented artists, like maybe 1,000 different artists. So like, I just wanted to give everybody an equal chance to just hear the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure this work isn't easy in terms of just how you plan your day and how you engage with people. What are some of the challenges that so far you've faced in terms of your interactions?
I feel like right now there are not so many challenges right now, in the sense of, because I have a super team. Shout out Nyax, shout out Muremi, shout out Shania, shout out Masoni, and like shout out Val. So everyone has a different role. Everyone plays they have their own role and responsibilities. So the fact that everyone understands what they need to do makes the work easier.
So all the gears are moving, yeah?
Yeah, right now all the gears are moving. Like right now we have 90% of our shows for the entire year booked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm imagining, since you're just a new platform, you actually have to try to engage with big corporates or people who you'd like to sponsor your content.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that kind of...
So we're currently in talks. We have a team that handles that. I really can't talk about who we're in talks with, but we're in talks with a couple of corporates to sponsor some of the shows.
Fantastic.
Just because Radio 254 is a non-profit organization and a platform that showcases Kenyan music and content to the world. Yeah. So if it's a way for we're turning shows into businesses. For example,
well, it's like from me to you.
Yeah. So for example, if you would like to have your own show,
you can come. Let's say I want like an hour.
Yeah.
How would I go about that?
You literally just write us an email.
Yeah.
And then
and I come with my idea.
Come with the idea.
My show is about, like, let's say politics or news, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, like, as long as the only rule I have is you have to play 100% Kenyan music. I don't know here no Drake. I don't know here no Diamond.
We've had enough of that.
Yeah.
Like let's listen to our own.
Let's listen to our own. That's like the only rule I have. And on top of that, if you get your own royalties or your own sponsorship or your own ads, you keep 100% of that check.
Could you tell me about like the situation with like royalties? Like, do artists get their worth from the government? And like what are the barriers that you've seen so far with artists?
I feel like in terms of our royalty programs and the corporates that are there that are supposed to establish these royalties, I don't think they're doing enough of a good job, since they're not giving credit or value of money.
Do you think it's like a system of like gatekeepers kind of thing?
No, it's just like a misappropriation of funds. The government gives you funds, or like there's MSK have funds and everything, Priska and all these other bodies, but like they're just misappropriating them, not giving to the rightful people, or even just giving, like, can you imagine, like, I remember Kali is one of our biggest rappers, but he only earned 2K or worth of 2,000 shillings worth of royalties, and he has one of our biggest views.
That's wild.
That's disrespectful.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to make it a bit lighter.
Okay.
Tell me something surprising about you.
About me.
Like not many people necessarily know.
Let's see. I love football more than anything. Well, okay, I think that's something a lot of people know.
Yeah.
I love football more than anything.
Yeah.
I play football. I watch football. Yeah, I guess that's one outstanding factor.
How about you?
Yeah.
Right. Everyone has, goals in life,
Yeah.
things that they want to do, but like, at the end of the day, you should be happy, yeah?
Yeah.
What does happiness mean to you?
Happiness. I think balance. That's for me. Like if everything in life, too much of anything is bad for you. So I feel like if there's a balance, like for me, that's pure happiness.
That's pure happiness.
Yeah.
Where you can just see what you have.
Yeah, like you have your work life intact, you have your family life, your personal life, your health, your mental health.
Yeah, balance.
I feel just balance. That's for me. That's pure happiness.
Right.
Yeah.
Is this something that you believe to be true?
Okay.
That not many people necessarily think or agree with?
I believe good things come to those who wait.
So patience. Patience.
Yeah.
Give me a situation in your life where you felt like, you know what, I'm glad I waited. Or I'm glad I had the foresight to be patient.
What I'm doing right now, Riko 254.
Yeah. How it landed on your feet, you're like, you know what?
Like I remember how we started, and like we didn't have much going on. We didn't have the resources, we didn't have the equipment, we didn't have the people, the team. Obviously, there's sometimes you feel like quitting,
You're like, you know what, why are we doing this?
Yeah, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
But then obviously over time,
then you start seeing the fruits.
The fruits, the consistency.
Yeah.
Once you're consistent about anything, you start to see the fruits of your labor.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. You know how artists usually get into their element and like they have a flow or something. Do you feel like you have a rhythm or a certain thing that like a ritual, for example? People like working out. People like taking walks or meditating. What's your like your mantra? Like what do you like to do to just keep yourself centered?
I listen to a lot of music, bro.
Yeah.
A lot, like not just Kenyan, but okay. Obviously, lately I've been listening to a lot of Kenyan, but music is something that's very central in my life.
Yeah.
So I always have earphones in, or
just plug in and then get into your space.
Yeah. Even if I'm at parties, I'm the one who's DJing sometimes.
Like give me the dogs. It's hot.
You dig?
Okay. Okay. Let's say if you could talk to one person, who's either alive or dead, like a very like inspirational, whatever you want to say, who would it be?
Bob Marley.
That was sharp. Why?
I'm inspired by 3 people in my life, like just in terms of.
Let's count them.
Like I just said that music is the center of my life, so Bob Marley is number 1, just because of the message, his lifestyle, what he believed in. I'll apply certain things of that into my own life, So I say Bob Marley. I'd want to have a conversation with Bob Marley for
100%.
sure. 100%.
If you give him like 2 minutes of time, what would you tell him or ask him?
I'd ask him why he did what he did, or why he got into music.
Like what motivated him?
What motivated him?
What put you there?
Or I'd ask him if he was alive today, I'd ask him, what have you learned so far? Just because you've done so much for the world.
Yeah.
I mean, Bob Marley is a symbol of freedom.
Yeah.
So I would ask him, how do you feel of the impact you've done for the world?
That's actually special, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure, like in your experience, you've done a lot of things. You've made mistakes. If you could go back, like let's say 10 years, like just rewind the clocks. What would you tell yourself 10 years ago?
I'll tell myself to just follow your heart. Don't listen to what everyone says. Don't listen to advice that people don't really necessarily give you on the basis of they have your best interest. If you follow your heart, listen to your heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you feel like that's working for you?
Right now, yes, just because I'm like the past 2 years, I've been listening to myself. And I'm starting to see like the benefit of that. Believing in your own self.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know like we've just, entered a pandemic. Has it really affected like your industry? Like especially like the work you do?
Yeah, well, yes, just because one, there are no shows, or rather limited
like
shows.
Now, like in terms of like audience, like we're going to a concert kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of the no show, so like the artists that I interview, I mean, as much as I can hear the music or I can talk about
But
the story,
they don't have a platform.
they don't have a stage to actually perform the dope music that they make, just because of MOH guidelines and curfew. But I think like right now, I think health is wealth.
Yeah.
So I think right now, so I guess there's a time and place for everything. Yeah. So right now we're just going through that, and there'll be a time when it's over. Yeah.
Okay. I think like we've had a few years of experience. What would you tell your former boss? Like if you had like a piece of their mind, you're like, you know what, listen to this.
Oh, my former boss?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you tell them?
I wish you didn't let me go.
I like that. Okay. Do you usually have, let's say, an ABC guidebook to how you deal with people? Like, you know what, this is my bottom line. If you treat me this way, you treat me this way. Is there something like in your life that you feel like, you know what, I'm not gonna bend about this. This is what I want. This is what I do.
Or is there like a formula I use to understand people?
Exactly.
Bro, for me, energy doesn't lie. I'm very good at reading energy.
Yeah.
I can tell if it's fake. I can tell if it's real. Yeah. So, just certain factors or certain things, body language, how you speak, how you treat people who are quote unquote lower than you in society. Yeah. Like for me, I pick on those things, and I'll be able to estimate or value where I'd put you in my life.
You know this thing people say, like how you treat, like let's say, someone who like fuels your car, or the person who gave you like your food in the restaurant. Yeah. It's a measure of how you actually treat people.
Of your character. Yeah. It's a measure. Character is important. So I feel like if you like character, then for me, like we can't. Outside. Yeah, I'll just treat you like just someone I know, but not someone I keep close to me or I talk to or vibe with. Okay. Yeah.
Let's imagine, you have all the money you have, like you don't have to worry about that. What would you do with your life?
A footballer.
You'd be a footballer?
For days.
Straight up?
You see me at Anfield, you get number 10 on my bike.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Do you have, like, let's say, a talent like when you're younger or something that
football.
You have now?
Football.
Hey, football.
Like, I won't even lie to you, George.
Dikindogo, like you were in that.
Growing up, people didn't know my name, so they'll call me Messi. But I know it might sound gas, but I'm left-footed. Okay. And I was always the smallest guy in the teams. So like they didn't know my name, but they know I play like him. So they'll be like, yo man. So even till today, like I go somewhere and like someone call me that, and it feels good, but I also feel like damn, like I can't. A lot of people thought I could have made it. Yeah. A lot of people like
if it wasn't for my knee, I'd have been the Prem.
Yeah, like not even that. Like just always like I go somewhere and like people are like, yo, please tell me you're playing in a club somewhere. Like someone I've seen in a long time, please.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get a bit personal, man. Yeah. What's your view on like love?
On love?
Like how do you love?
How do I love? For me, I believe.
Sorry, this is not exclusive to like relationships.
Okay.
Like me and my girlfriend.
Okay.
Like just life.
For me, love is trust. For me, it's trust. I feel like, you can love someone, but they can still stab you in the back. So I feel like for me, I don't really believe. I believe in trust. I feel like if you trust someone, they won't really trust you. Yeah. Stab you in your back. You can have family members or friends that you say you love, but
they don't love you.
Yeah, they do, but like, they'll still stab you in the back.
Yeah.
Or like go against you or something. Okay. So I believe in trust.
All right.
Yeah.
What was your last purchase of like 10K and under?
Bought new equipment for Radio 254.
Equipment?
Yeah, bought new cameras.
Cameras like what kind of cameras?
So like I'd say like 2 weeks ago you could only hear us, like on interviews.
Okay, now you have like a podcast.
No, now you can live stream. Like our interviews are live stream, so you can actually hear and see us.
Okay, how do we like if I wanted to watch your content? How do I watch it?
254.radio.
254.radio
on your browser,
and then I'll get like a proper live stream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now we're going like mega, yeah? We always see billboards on the streets, whether it's Manoff, whether it's Betika, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Let's imagine you have audience, you have billboards across Nairobi.
Yeah.
What message are you putting on those billboards from you?
My message on the billboards to Kenyans?
Yeah, it's not even a 254 thing.
Okay.
Just if you're to tell Kenyans something.
I would say I would say, okay, that time that's a good question. You caught me off guard over there. Hold on. I would say everything happens for a reason, and you should embrace your moment right now.
So the present is the present.
Yeah.
More or less.
More or less, like appreciate where you are right now, or just life is. In fact, let me change that. Life is too short to just worry about the bull.
So get it.
Yeah, get it. You only have one life. It's not a practice life, you know. Do what you gotta do.
I like that.
To eat, you know, achieve your dreams, objectives.
Okay, so just to wrap things up here, thank you for joining me. And
thanks for having me, bro.
Any day. Let's now get it personal, because the point of this show is to get to know the personality. And funny enough, we do things and people notice what we do and they don't. So I usually have some ethos that I live by, which is you should just live your life, be yourself, and the rest will follow. If you do what you love, the money, the love, all these things we talk about, they'll follow. Just be grounded in what you do. If you were to give me like your parting shot, what would it be?
Listen to Kenyan music.
Radio 254.
Radio 254. Just because, like, I mean, bro, I'm honestly tired. I got tired of seeing Diamond and Tanzanians and Nigerians.
Not that we don't rate them, but
yeah, but they're here every weekend for shows, and they're being paid $10,000 for a show.
Like, why?
Like, and like none of our guys are there. None of our guys are in Nigeria or in Tanzania doing shows there.
I like that.
Yeah, so like my message to the world, or to the other world, listen to Kenyan music, support it. You know, just embrace it.
Right,
we have so much talent, like might as well enjoy it. Yeah.
So at the Chairman's Corner, I usually have a segment. I have a random question which I pull out of this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do like the Champions League draw.
Like, pick a box.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, that's not the one.
That's not the one?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, should I give it to you? Or?
It's your question.
Oh, okay. You have been given an elephant. You can't give it away or sell it. What would you do with the elephant?
Yeah.
I'll definitely take you to KWS.
Wow.
You know.
Look at you.
What am I doing keeping an elephant, bro? I give it to the respectful authorities, you know.
Shout out KWS.
Shout out KWS.
You're doing good work.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Riko.
Can I get another one?
Yeah, sure. Actually, you know what?
This is dope. Like.
Go ahead.
Yeah. This is dope. This is Chairman's Corner is where it's at, you know. You're on a shipwreck, then end up on a deserted island. Your basic needs are taken care of, food and water. What 2 items would you bring with you and why? iPod for sure. Or iPhone, music. Some form of music. And number two.
It's going to be a snap decision.
I carry a ball, man.
Like footer.
Just good.
Listen, we have Messi over here. Thank you so much for joining the Chairman's Corner.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I appreciate having your audience.
Yeah.
And, you know, to the world, play Kenyan music.
You know what I'm saying? 254 247.
Thank you.
Let's get it.